1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey everybody, welcome to Lessons with Troy. I'm Troy Brenningmeyer. Well, from time to time, I do get requests to do more lessons for 8-string lap steel. That's what I have here, my Asher 8-string, or even 7-string lap steels. They do make those too. And oftentimes I'm like, well, I don't really play those two lower strings that much, so I just kind of focus on the top 6. But yesterday I was teaching a Zoom lesson, and I found this really great picking pattern. It's a good exercise, honestly, for your right hand and also for using your 7th string here. So before I get into that picking pattern, let me tell you what tuning I'm in. I'm in C6 tuning with a high E, right? So C, E, G, and then A, C, E. So C, E, G, A, C, E. And then you might ask, well, what are you tuning that 7th string down to? Well, I found for this particular exercise to tune it down to an A note, a low A, sounds like this. So then you get A, C, E, and then G, A, C, E. So what you get then is you get this picking pattern that's kind of like this 50s era, you can put it in a 1, minor 6, 4, 5 chord progression, sounds like this. Right, where you're doing that same picking pattern, but then when you go to that A minor chord, you don't have to move all over the neck if you have a 7-string or an 8-string. Now keep in mind, I'm not really using my 8-string on this lesson, but we will be focusing on this 7th string. Because that's tuned down to A, now I get the notes from my 7th string, I get the notes A, C, E, and then if I skip this 4th string, then I get a high A here. So let me show you this picking pattern real quick. Starting with C, we've got strings 6, 5, 4, skip the 3rd string, go up to 2. That's the notes C, E, G, C. Just a C major triad, right, where we're skipping that 6th of our tuning or of our chord there. String 6, 5, 4, 2. Right? And then I just bring it back down. So 4, 5, and then it repeats, right? So the way I think about this is I've got 3 strings right next to each other, right, that I'm picking, C, E, G. Skip a string, and then jump up to this string. So I do thumb, index, middle, skip this string, and jump up with my middle finger, 2nd string. And then I also play with my middle finger my 4th string, and then index on 5. So it's great to just do that get that picking pattern down, get a good right hand position, a circle here, thumb in front of your picking fingers, and just lightly pick, make sure you're in tune. String 6, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5. 6, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5. So once you get that picking pattern to play the A minor chord, all you have to do is move that whole picking pattern down a string. So then you're playing strings 7, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6. Same exact picking pattern. Now we've got 3 strings right next to each other, strings 7, 6, 5, right? And that's the notes A, C, E, which is an A minor triad. And then we skip the 4th string, we jump up here to our 3rd string for a higher octave A. But the same picking pattern. 3 strings right next to each other, skip string 4, jump up to string 3. Okay, so what I'm doing, if you see the tab there, I'm going to be doing a C chord. Move that picking pattern, everything down a string, and that's my A minor chord, my minor 6 chord. Move up to my 5th fret or down to my 5th fret. Once again, start on string 6 now. Do that same pattern we did for C, but now we're doing it for F. That's our 4 chord, right? F chord. Move up to 7th fret, do that exact same picking pattern for our G chord, our 5 chord. So each chord is going to get 2 runs through that picking pattern. Again, A minor, F, G, right? So you can keep this in mind. What's a good way to think about taking any major chord and making it minor? Okay, well, oftentimes when you're playing these kind of old songs, a lot of times the 4 chord will go like from a major 4, like let's say F major, major 4, to a minor 4. Now all you have to think of is whatever root position chord you're in, root meaning the 6th string is the root of your chord, like if you're on a C chord, it's a 12th fret or open is a C. F chord is on your 5th fret, right? If you just move that chord up 3 frets, what's called a minor 3rd, up 3 frets, and then move your picking pattern down to that 7th string, then you get a minor version of that major chord, an exact minor triad, arpeggio, let's say, of that major triad. So here's F major, string 6, 5, 4, skip string 3, go up to 2, and then bring it back down. Right? Now move up 3 frets, not counting the fret you're on, up 3 frets, and move your picking pattern down to string 7, 6, 5, 3, 6, 5. F major, F minor. So anywhere, if you know all your major chord positions in root position, and you get any sort of a minor chord and you've got that 7th string tuned down to A, you just think, well, if this is, let's say, D, right? If I want a D minor, I can play strings 7, 6, 5, 3. Just a D minor triad, right? We're just moving that up a minor 3rd. Here's E. If I want an E minor, I play it on my 7th fret. E minor. But the exercise that I really like is just that picking exercise, because it's really great to get good control of your hand. And it's real useful too. Okay, well, let me try it. I did make, I have tablature for this. And I did make a jam track, both of which are going to be available on my streaming site, lwtstreaming.com. So if you head over there, you can get this jam track and check out all my other lessons on the site. But let's go ahead and try to play along with that jam track now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to be able to download the jam track and the tablature, go over to lwtstreaming.com, and we will see you on the next lesson. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.